The words so and such are both used to increase the intensity of an adjective or a noun. Use so with an adjective, and such is used with a noun, but there's often an adjective before the noun. So is used with an adjective, so angry. Such is used with a noun, such anger. Or you could use angry as an adjective after such an angry, and then here is the noun, such an angry person. He is so angry, or he is such an angry person. It's so beautiful. Here is the adjective. If you change this to such, it's such a, and then here is the adjective. We'll put beautiful here, and then a noun. It's such a beautiful day. Yesterday it snowed, and today there's snow on the ground. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful day. That is so terrible. Here's the adjective after so. If we use such, then here we'll use a contraction. That's such a terrible, and then using a noun after terrible, that's such a terrible waste. Or you could use any noun here that would match this adjective. That's such a terrible situation. Or I can add situation to that. That situation is so terrible, or that's such a terrible situation. It tastes great, or it tastes so great. It has such a great taste. So I just changed the verb taste to has, and I made taste a noun. The verb in one sentence can become a noun in another sentence. It tastes so great, or it has such a great taste. That book is interesting. Here's the adjective. Before the adjective, use so. This increases the degree of the adjective. So interesting. How interesting is it? This is asking about the degree of whatever this adjective means. In this case, interesting. How interesting is it? It's so interesting that, this is optional, but after this comes a clause. I can't put it down. It's so interesting that I can't put it down. I want to keep reading the book. That's how interesting it is. It's so interesting. Or you can use such here It's such an interesting book. We'll put book here. It's such an interesting book that I can't put it down. This is optional. You could simply say, it's such an interesting book, I can't put it down. You could also say something else, use a different verb. I change the subject and the verb. I like it so much that I can't put it down. We often use so and much together. Both of these are modifying the main verb. Like, the party was fun, or the party was so fun. This increases the value of the adjective. It was so fun that we decided to stay late. Or you could use such and say it was such a fun party. And now I'm thinking about the noun party for such. And then this is still an adjective for the word party. It was such a fun party, we decided to stay late. Again, that is optional. You don't have to use that. But if you want to, in introducing this clause, then it's not a bad idea. One other thing to think about when using the word such and a noun. This has the effect of increasing the value of this word. Here it's a noun, and there's no adjective. You could put an adjective here, but because such is used, it's not necessary. He's such an idiot. This is such a waste. It's such a shame. Notice that in each case, the situation is bad, and such is often used for that purpose. Remember that one of the uses for such is to increase the value of the negative situation. In each of these, the situation is bad. You could put an adjective here. He's such a, and then if we use big, then this changes to a because of the B in big. He's such a big idiot. This is such a big waste. That's such a big shame. You could do that, but with the word shame, it's not necessary. It's sufficient simply to use the word shame.